And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. They're throwing it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He's going to push one deep down the right to the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch but didn't get down in bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They give it to him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Going play action, May. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
QB took a chance right there, and he nearly paid dearly for it. You know, that's one of those situations, Kate, that if you're going to put the ball in harm's way, you got to make sure it's your guy or nobody's guy.
May trying again here on second. He's trying another one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready, break.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll come up first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 3 now. Throwing now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
18, right here. Let's go now.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Go.
To throw here on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Looking slant route, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
19 tight. Ready?
They'll throw it again. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Now give left side. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the... Because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Set. Timberwolf. Check. Panther. Go.
Trying the right side. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go!
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears with a long field ahead. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing is May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Hey, smash!
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off play action. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds after pushing. The 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
18, go street!
They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
He still has room inside the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes, I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Check out.
From the gun, it's May. Catches May down the right sideline. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Ready?
1st down throw for May. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Gets him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go! Track at 60.
Going play action, May. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 8. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be Bears football.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They've got a man in motion. From the 24. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Now May on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, Shaq.
On play action, here's May. He's on the move. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
May now from the gun. Still on his feet. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down. May looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air on first down, May. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a third-quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. To throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
From the 23. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A pickup there of 39. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
Ready up.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Hits his running back. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Complete. It's Cooper. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
May now on third down. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, set. 72 look. Check out.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lion. Go.
Another carry for him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
Ready, set. Trap 60. Go.
He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Has a hole left, room to run. Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up. Cowboy 80.
Now May coming off that pick. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set up.
May trying again here on second. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Set go.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Ready.
Back to the well again. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Go.
Here he is to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
Come 19. Come 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
He'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Looking to throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, barely